welcome back. I had a little thought, and because my budget's going really well and I haven't needed, I decided to transfer £25 from my checking account to my savings account. So to represent that, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, £25 in prop notes, because I just couldn't not film another video. And also, if you are a cash stuffer, you have to play, and this is really important for me. And yeah, it's left me with £75 for the next couple of weeks if I need anything, but hopefully I don't. And then yeah, I get paid, so that's really good. So this is my Rocking Witch binder, and it's saving for things. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the Carnival Gears and put £10 of game in here, because this is saving for me to go to Scotland. So we're just going to move my binder to the side. I'm still drinking my coffee because I'm bulk filming. My other video would have come out, so right, let's do, okay, we have to do this one first. Let's get that one there. So we have this game, Carnival Gears. It's got different challenges. You spin the wheel to see which challenge you are, and yeah, we go from there. So let's have a go at this. Ooh, which one are we going to get today? So we're going to get number 1. I'm not sure if I've done number 1. No, I have not. So grab your ticket to the Carnival Gears. Roll a coloured die and mark the tally in the section of the coloured you roll. Then save £1. The first colour to reach 25 wins. Okay, so we've got £5 here. I don't want to break it up. Let's go into Mr. Cat and let's find the dice that is this one. No, no, no. Here we go. So we've got that one. Okay, so let's bring in the castle, and we've got £5, and I think what I might do is get the corresponding colours out first, because that might help. So how is everybody? Hope you're having a good week. This will go out on Wednesday. Do you think? I'm going to mark that as an orange, blue, pink, red and purple. Now let's change that green to that green, and so we're using more or less the same other than the red, right? Yeah, so I'm going to do these on Wednesday, and once I've got my budget sorted, I'll have an allocation of money per week to do this. So here we go. So blue comes out with 1. So we can do this 5 times. Purple. Glad I got my colours out first. This would take forever. Blue again. Ooh. And we're off on the races. 2 more. Pink. Yes. Well, this is going to be a fun game. So for those of you that don't know, I'm Kaz, and my name is Momiji Savings Studios. Momiji means maple, and refers to autumn in Japan. I was going to call because I have family in Japan. I have 2 granddaughters there, a son and a daughter-in-law. I go there quite often. It feels like my second home, so I named my studio after that. And yeah, so it was going to be Sakura Savings Studios, but I noticed somebody had a name similar and I didn't want to copy. So yeah, so if you're wondering what Momiji stands for, it's maple and refers to the maple in autumn. Yeah, so we've done 5. Let's go again. Oh! So I'm really excited about my studio. At some point when I get settled I'm going to do some savings challenges for myself influenced by Japan. Oh, I love this game. So these are 2 each. So we're going to exchange. Yeah, so I'm going to do some Japanese inspired saving challenges. Isn't it funny? You can't talk and count at the same time. I'm going to do some saving challenges inspired by Japan and put them on my Ko-Fi, which would be really cool. So we've got yellow and brown. Who's with me loves colouring and doing these. I used to rush through, but now I see that rushing doesn't really matter. And I should have only put 4 in there. I think it's a good opportunity just to slow down. When you're watching this, you can speed it up, you can jump ahead. So the more YouTube I watch, the more I realise that actually filming is about your speed and doing what you want to do. I am a crafter as well, so I have been making some of my own pockets, and I'm hoping that in the future I'll be able to show others how to do that. Right, so we've got £1 left, so let's have a look through. And we've got £1 there we can do. That's a die, that's a die, that's 5. So let's do this £1. I know I didn't want to cross it off, or we could scratch, no, because they might be higher. Let's do this £1, and we can always, actually what we might do, is there a 7 on there? No, so that's 9. So if we cross the 9 off, we can find a 10. No, but we can do 2 5s. Let's do that. So I'm going to put the £1 in. Here we go. And I'm going to rub this off. And we're going to cross off 2 5s. So that 5 there and this 5 here. And then that means we've put £10 into this one, so I'm going to put these back and buy them back out. So we've got 10, and then I'm going to change these 2 5s for a 10. So I'm just going into my pocket. There we go. So this goes into, I'm just waiting for this to dry. So this goes back into my box for later, and these will go back into the binder. I've lost my conversation. Anyway, I'm going to put these back in. So this is Scotland. If you haven't watched The Rocking Witch, go over to her channel. I noticed she's putting up a couple of videos a week now, so it's really interesting to watch, which is great. And I love her. She's so, I don't know, quirky. And The Rocking Witch, 20, 40, 50, 65. So we've got 65 saved up already for Scotland. That's going to cover a bit of my travel so far, which is great. So here we go. This is a roller match. I will link The Rocking Witch in my description below and in the header, so you'll be able to find it that way. But this was from the Advent calendar at Christmas, and I love it. So let's see what we get here. 1, roll again. Oh, 5. There we go. We'll stop at 5, and I'm actually going to write 5 in here. So there's 5 for this challenge. So this is the Great UK Save Off. So this is for BBMU, which is the big budget meetup. I've actually paid for my train fare now, and so I'm saving for my accommodation and bits to buy. Okay, so what we have here is 10, 20, 35. I'll condense those off camera or next time. Now we've got roll and match. How much have we got left? We've got 10 left, so we can do a roll and match. But what I actually want to do is I owe some money, I believe, and I want to put that money back in. Where did I owe it? Let's check where we owed that money. Here. I owe £5, so that's going to go in there. That's really good that that's paid, so I can put that back out, my little IOU. Right, we've got £5 left. We can try this one. We stopped here, but it looks like a lot of them are more than, well, the icons are 5, so let's try it. Okay, so we got here last time and that cost me 15, so we've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1. So again, I'm going to exchange my 5 for 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2. And on any icon, say 5. So I'm going to be owing £1. So what I'm going to actually do is put these £5 back, and I'm going to take £1 out of my purse because I put those extra pounds in. Like so. There we go. So that's paid. I hate owing because I forget. And then what I'm going to do is actually, oh, everything's going to fall. I'm going to put that £1 and exchange it for a prop note. Right, all my binders just fell over. So I've already got £1 in there, so that'll go in there. I'm going to put a prop note out, put these away. This bag's not actually big enough. But yeah, so that goes away. So we've now added £6 to that. I've put a dot here to say what we got. Let's push that over, put that away. Right, so what are we adding to this? Okay, so we've got now 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we can put those prop notes back. And I do believe there's £5 prop note sitting in here. Yes, there is. There we go. And then we've got, I can put that in for 10. Sorry, if I'm off camera, I apologise. I've got this bag. Let's bring the bag in. I've got this bag with all my bits and bobs in. So I've got prop notes in here, which I can reach into. There's a 10. So now we've got £20 in there. And this is saving up to my flights to New Zealand. So this will eventually go into the challenge, which I'll do at the end of each month. Yes, that's one that's just fallen over. So that's the Rocking Witch binder that's saving up for different things. I'm really pleased I did that because it feels really exciting to put some extra money away in my savings. Mr. Cat has now got all his dice put away. Alice has got all her dice put away. I'm going to put this eraser in there, and my pens are away. This doesn't have a home really because the bag I put it in, I didn't put it away last time, so I'm going to do it now on camera so it gets put away nicely. So it's going to go in there. And then this is my catch-all. It's got, those pens shouldn't be in there. Don't know why I put them in there. I would have been looking for those. And my scratch-off tool, they go all in here with my pens. And then these all go in my catch-all pencil case in here. And that's a Japanese inspired one. Yes, it is, because panda. That looks like the sakura. Yeah, so I hope you have a great week. This will be scheduled, so you'll be seeing it on Wednesday. Hello, Wednesday. And I will see you next week. Bye for now.